Namaskar, this is Ms. Samsad Ansari, your science teacher. We were discussing here about environment and its balance from lesson 23. And in this lesson, we have already discussed about natural resources and its importance to human being. Similarly, we also discussed about different three types of natural resources. There are the perpetual natural resources, non-renewable natural resources, and renewable natural resources. Similarly, we also discussed about different conservation area for the conservation of natural resources. We discussed about wildlife reserves and conservation area. So now here we are going to learn forward, and we will be discussing about conservation area, which are special area for protection of plants, animals, soil, and even mountains and cultural heritages. So let's start here. So before that, we'll be learning the third type of conservation area, that is the hunting reserve. So hunting reserve is also a separate reserve for conservation and management of wildlife in their natural resources. However, hunting is allowed in such area, but time to time only. So even it is hunting reserve, we might be thinking that how hunting reserve is conserving and managing the natural resources then. So it will make us clear about it. So let's go forward. In this region, in the hunting reserve, particular type of animals in particular number and in particular region can only be hunted at a particular time. So it means anyone at any time and any number of animals cannot hunt. Because of that, there are some rules and regulations. People have to get permission for hunting by paying a certain charge for it. And when people get chance for hunting in this region, they will not go for hunting into another national park or any other region and area, and because of that it prevents the animals of such area, and this reduces illegal hunting of animals in other region, and in this way it controls poaching, means illegal hunting of animals, and also helps to earn money for the nation. Because of this region, hunting reserve also help to conserve and manage the natural resources. In Nepal, we have only one hunting reserve, that is the Dhor Hunting Reserve. Dhor Hunting Reserve is the only one hunting reserve of our nation. It was established in 2041 BS and covers the area of 1325 km square. It is located in Rukum, Baglung and Magdi district. It consists of 6 blocks, which named as Sundaha, Warshe, Fagune, Dogadi, Seng and Ustung. The main animals of this reserve are Jharal, Thar, Himalayan bear, Naur, etc. So here only those animals are allowed to hunt here which are more than enough in number. Because of that, hunters can get chance to hunt also, and even there is no loss for the nation. Next we'll be learning about the conservation area. Local people of a particular place have established conservation area. So these are established by the local people of a country. And in such area, animals and plants are conserved in their natural environment. The product of these conservation area like fodder, firewood, etc. are used by the local people themselves through a consumer committee. So they make a committee, and through that committee they are allowed to use the product of this conservation area. And we don't need to pay any tax or any charges to visit such area. We are free to visit. This improves the living standard of the people of this region when they get to use the different product of the conservation area. And in our country there are 6 conservation area that we are going to learn now, and this is the list of the 6 conservation area of Nepal. The first one is Annapurna conservation area, and it lies in Kaski, Lamjung, Magdi, Manang and Mustang district. It has the area of 7,629 square kilometer, which was established in 2049 BS. The major animals of hilly region are protected here, whereas the plants of Himalayan and hilly region are also protected here. The second conservation area is Kanchenjunga Conservation Area. It is located in Taplejung district. It has a total area of 2035 square kilometer, and it was established in 2054 BS. The major animals which are protected here are snow leopard, bear, Naur, coral, mox deer, etc. Whereas the larch, pine, and rhododendrons are the major plants which are protected here. Right? The third conservation area is Manaslu Conservation Area. It is located in Gorkha district. It has total area of 1663 square kilometer and it was established in 2055 PS. And the animals which are protected here are snow leopard, musk deer, thar and naur, whereas pines are the main plants which are protected in Manaslu Conservation Area. The fourth conservation area is Apinampa Conservation Area. It comes from the name of two mountains which are located there, the Api and Nampa. This is located in Darchula district. The area is 1903 square kilometer and it was established in 2067 BS. Protected animals are snow leopard, bear, red panda, langur, munal, pheasant, etc. Whereas mixed type of forest are here. The fifth one is Gauri Shankar Conservation Area, which is located in Dolakhas, in the Palchok and Ramechhap district. It was established in 2057 BS with an area of 2179 square kilometer. The major animals protected here are snow leopard, red panda, wolf and musk deer along with python also. And pine, rhododendron and oak trees are the mostly protected plants here. The last one is the Black Buck Conservation Area. It is located in Bardia district with area of 15.95 square kilometer. This is the smallest one and it was established in 2065 BS and its major aim is to conserve the black buck and plants like sal, sishu and khair are also protected in this region. So as we learned about the different conservation area, wildlife conservation area, even national park, hunting reserve. So what are the importance of these conservation area? Why they need to be established in a country? So here we are going to learn some points that will explain us the importance of wildlife conservation area. So the first is that they conserve natural environment, including wildlife and plants. Second, they provide entertainment. Third, they protect water resources and even cultural heritages and control soil erosion, landslides and help to balance the nature. Because of that, it is important. The fourth point says that they are used for research purpose so that we have greater understanding about the animals and plants, even about the soil also. They provide employment opportunity. Yes, because of that, many people are getting job and earning money. They help to increase the revenue, means government income, okay, of the country from tax which is paid by the tourists which are visiting there. Okay, and the 7th point says that they protect the topographical structure and natural heritages. Topographical structure means the structure of land, then temperature, etc. is also protected by this kind of wildlife conservation area. So I hope it's clear. And the last point says here that they help to increase the living standard of people. By doing so, obviously this will increase the living standard of people. So we will keep this much. We are going to have a week of holidays because of the Dasai. So I request you to have a safe Dasai, enjoy it and keep reading also. So just thank you. Stay safe and keep learning.